And welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and I am going to be doing the Omega Battles Dathomir. I think that's how you say it anyway. It is definitely the ability to get some Omega materials. Really quick before I go into the Omega battle, I do want to just show you the update on the shores of Scarif. I know a lot of people are wanting to, just out of curiosity, kind of where I'm at and what I'm doing. So I'll go in there and I'll show you. So I'm currently ranked 174th, and there's about 10 hours left, about 9.5 hours left. Now, I have not used any of my battles today. It just refreshed an hour ago for me. Again, if you remember my previous video, I lost 12 hours where it said it was a 3-day event, but it didn't let me even get into the event until 12 hours was up. And then when 12 hours was up, it let me in, but then it said that, I had to wait 12 hours for resets and stuff. It was weird. Anyway, I've only been able to reset my team once in this entire event. But if you look at my board, and everybody's leaderboard's different, they're competitive relatively, right? They're relatively competitive to the people that they're having to be competitive against. So, hey, there's one of my teammates. Awesome. Good job. Let me see who else is in the top 50. Well, when going through this, I wasn't actually looking. Oh, there's some more Team Instinct right there. Oh, yay. 1, 2. So there's 3 of us on this one. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so there's 6 of them in the top 50 on my shard, and I'll make number 7. Now I am 174th, and to make it to the top 50, if you look, top 50 currently has about 5,000 points. And in the next 10 hours, there will probably be another 1,000 points added to everybody. So I'm guessing I need to be around 6,000. Well, I have added around 2,000 a day. The first day I actually did closer to 3,000, and then yesterday I only did about 1,200. I was conserving most of my points for today, and then of course today I'm going to go ahead and make that final push. Now really, my goal was to be top 200, and I'm currently that, but when looking at prizes, of course, if I can get top 50, top 100, I can get this particular tier right here, and that is a great way to get, I believe you get 30 shards with the character, and then 10 additional, so I believe that'll be 40 shards, because a 1-star character is 15 additional shards, a 2-star character is 25, and a 3-star character is 30, I believe. So that would be 40 extra shards for my already unlocked Shore Trooper, and 3 Omega material pieces, which would be cool. But if I get the one below it and get 25, which is where I'm currently at, that would be fine with me. So anyway, that's my goal. I'm going to make a final push probably in the next 5 to 6 hours and try to get myself back into the top 100. Why not? I have not used any of my, if we just pick somebody, I have not used any of my characters at all. So, and I have a lot of people to play with, so we'll see how I finalize. I'll let you guys all know where I end up. But really, this video was for the Omega battles, so let's go ahead and go in here. This did drop once before, previously when I was playing, and I was only strong enough to do tier 1. Now it says, first let's go over required units. Kind of funny, you can use Jedi, and that's cool, right? Because there's a lot of cool Jedi in the game, but Tusken, it actually lets you use Tuskens. Weird. I don't know why the combination of Tuskens and Jedi are the combinations they've chosen, but of course my Tuskens are not very good. So anyway, that's pretty funny. Oh, and people want to know my status. I'm at 48 of 145 on Obi-Wan. I know a lot of people thought I had him because of the video I made. That was a developer account. That was me borrowing Obi-Wan. That was not me actually owning him. So anyway, you get to do each tier once, and I'm going to go ahead and go through and do each battle and just kind of show you what you go against. These are relatively easy. When I say that, I mean if you're capable of getting to be able to do the Omega battles, and I think you have to be level 72 or level 75, something like that, you probably have a decent lineup with about 10 characters, and so by then you've probably already gone for Yoda at least once and probably have at least 5 Jedi that are worthy of coming through here. But let's just see what we face. Now they only give you 3 slots, and the reason for that is, again, they do make this level pretty easy, and so because of that they don't want you to have a bunch of Jedis. Now I'm going to try out my new leader, I'm a Gundai. And I'm a Gundai. I've only got his abilities to level 5, and I just barely got him to 7-star, but I have never played with him, not yet. I'm pretty excited about that. And then I'll add these two. So I'm going to have a counter team with, of course, Anakin in there. So this should be fun to watch. I am excited to continue to get him up. And then, of course, Mace Windu is a Jedi I've never focused on. He's okay, but he's going to be able to pilot or be a ship commander. So very cool. I would definitely recommend getting him. Let's drag this out a little bit because this is going to be a very easy level. I'm hoping the third battle will be a little bit harder. But like I said, they do make these pretty easy, and that's because they want you to be able to get the reward. And of course, credits are great. All right, and then the other thing on possible rewards is it goes credits, then it goes the ability materials, and then it goes to the last one, which is, of course, your Omega, which you're looking for. Same team. We're just going to stick with the same team throughout this. Now this one will have 2 rounds. All right. I think the Omega one's the only one that will even sort of be a slight challenge, and I'm not even sure if it'll be that. Wow, he hits pretty hard. I've never played with I'm a Gundai before, but you know, that was a decent hit. 10,000, that wasn't bad at all. There we go. They're going to add some ally points, so that's great, and as well as you know, the Omega or the ability map material. That's always good. Anytime you can get that, right? Now, just like it's showing you, there's different costs on the refreshes, and then obviously the refreshes go up over time. So when you come in here, you got to decide, do I really want to refresh for what you see? Now, to the right, the tier 3, the one I'm about to do, the first refresh is probably worth it for an Omega material piece if you don't have a lot of Omega material. If you click on mine, you'll see I only have 2. So I never have enough. So I'm glad that they're creating more opportunities to get these. And so we'll go through it once, and then I'll probably do a single refresh and go through it a second time so I can acquire 2 of these. But I'm not really sure it's worth doing 3 times because it goes to like 400 on the refresh, and I'm just not sure an Omega piece is worth 400 crystals, honestly. Really love that. They all just, you know, people talk about Jedi needing a rework. I hear that all the time online, like, oh, they need a rework, they need a rework. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I think that I have 2 Jedi team on my arena that are standalone. They're standalone Jedi teams, and they do phenomenally well. They're in the top 5 every single day. So I'm not really sure I agree with the sentiment that Jedi need reworked. Okay, so there we go. There's my Omega piece. Now I have 3. So we'll go ahead and show you. It's 200 on the refresh. And again, I think that Omega piece for 200 is worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one more time. I love how they both have that same type move where they swing that around their back. That's really cool looking. And I suppose it's really good they made this really easy, because for anybody who is free to play that maybe doesn't have as many characters, or their characters just haven't had as much love as they probably should get because they're focused on their arena team, things like that. This at least gives them the opportunity to earn these extra credits and these extra ability materials as well as the Omega materials. So for 200 crystals, you can get that in a day easily. Anybody can earn 200 crystals. It would be worth that refresh. Now it goes to 400. I think it goes to either 600 or 800 after that. It just gets crazy. It's not worth it to me after that. So that is the Omega battles. I wanted to show you that. I will have another video coming out probably today on the challenges because I unlocked the ability mat tier 6, and so I want to show you what tier 6 is and what you go against. But let me show you the squad arena, and look at that, I'm rank number 5. And I want to show you, let's see if we can find who's number 1. I bet it's a Jedi team. I was just telling you Jedi. Oh, it is actually Obi-Wan. It's the old meta. I have 2 teams right there in 1 and 4 of the old meta. And then, of course, I've got this guy in number 3 slot. That Japanese writing says Penguin. And yeah, he's over 48,000 arena power. But yeah, I get bumped all the time. This is fun. Now I have a climb. I get to attack these characters and get back up to number 1 spot. I do that each day. But yeah, a pretty interesting array of old meta, new meta. So you can see some old Bens. You can see some of the new meta, of course, Rex. Here's a Jedi team. And then there's some of the... There's another Rex, and there's a lot of Lando leads. So let's go check this guy out. He's in the 6th slot right behind me. And look at that Jedi team. That's pretty cool. And he does really well. He climbs up to the top. We have a couple of people that have an all-Jedi team like this that are in the top 5 most days. So pretty cool teams. Lots of different variety. So you're going against new meta, old meta, kind of a hybrid. Some people who just don't care and do whatever they want, you know, like Jedis. That's never really been meta. So interesting. There's just a lot of different teams. There's one of our few droid teams. We don't seem to have very many droid teams in here. So as always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Keep your gaming on. Warrior out.